Good evening and happy Labor Day. Thank you for joining us for Fox 51 News at 9. I'm Kara Pritchard. Jessica Guidry has the night off. Earlier this evening, Smith County officials confirmed that a lightning strike caused an oil tank to ignite. Overton Fire tells Fox 51 that lightning hit the tank on County Road 2142, causing a large fire. Our reporter at the scene tells us that fire crews were moving people away from the scene over concerns that it may explode while they allow the tank to burn.
We had a storm come through here around 6:10. It's a Linn Energy tank. It does have oil in it. I don't know how many barrels of oil is in it right yet.
She adds crews did eventually contain the fire and it would most likely burn itself out. A Lufkin man has been charged with first-degree murder. He's 38-year-old Warren Lewis from Lufkin. Officers say around 9 p.m. Sunday they responded to a shooting at the Lotus Lane Apartments. When they got there, they found the victim, 51-year-old Billy Carter, shot and lying in the parking lot. Carter later died at a local hospital. Lewis has been booked into the Angelina County Jail. Evidence in the state's criminal case against a former Gregg County District Attorney has been upheld. Longview police officers arrested former Gregg County DA Rob Foster back in February of last year. They found him walking in the North Eastman Road median. He told officers he slid off the road in his truck. He was also holding a glass of scotch when he approached the officers, and cocaine was later found inside his truck. No trial date has been set. We now have video of what police are calling a, quote, evil attack, which happened back on August 28th. Around 9 p.m., a man came into the Dollar General store on Kurth Drive in Lufkin with his face covered and wielding a hammer. The crook jumped on the counter and told the employee to open the store's safe. When the employee said he wasn't able to open the safe, that's when the man with the hammer attacked, striking the clerk in the head with the tool and then leaving. If you know anything about this robbery, get in touch with Deep East Texas Crime Stoppers.
Got some great pictures of the storm that rolled through Tyler earlier this evening. At 6:35, it was pouring outside our Fox 51 studios. Then we rolled on the tower cam to kind of capture the essence of the sunset this evening. We still had rain falling at the time, but there were breaks in the clouds to the west. As a result, you could see the sun and the sunshine kind of causing all those different orange and red colors. Just a beautiful time lapse from our tower cam. And then finally, as everything calmed down, here's a last picture right before sunset. Again, quite a beautiful scene after the storm, and we'll go through some of the totals later. We had about a quarter of an inch here at the Fox 51 studio, so there were some gusty winds, but no major damage reported anywhere. And all that's left now, some light rain that's mostly concentrated in the area of eastern Van Zandt County, northern sections of Henderson County, and into Smith County. A few sprinkles up around Gilmer, but again, still raining enough to notice central and northern portions of Tyler. Temperatures cooled down nicely in that rain. 73 Jacksonville, 75 Palestine, 74 Henderson. Those southern areas got the rain first, and then it moved up into the Tyler and Longview area. It was a little more spotty around Longview, but some downpours reported. Never did reach some of those northern areas, still in the low to mid 80s, Mount Pleasant and Sulphur Springs. So the showers dissipating, then fair skies overnight, and tomorrow partly sunny, few if any showers. Back in a few minutes, rest of that forecast, Carol.
Thanks, Scott. Fire departments around East Texas appreciate having the right gear when it comes to fighting fires. It was this time 5 years ago that grass fires were lighting up the state for months. Firefighter Jeff Marshall had just started his career with the Bullard Fire Department around the time these wildfires started happening in 2011. He now works with the White House Fire Department and says he has not seen anything like it since.
When one happened, they just kept coming, one after another. You'd almost get one put out, then you'd have two more drop in the area. I mean, it went on for a couple of months, just one after the other. And you'd be fighting the same one for a couple of months.
And coming up on our second half hour, we'll take a closer look at the events 5 years ago. The Gilmer Volunteer Fire Department just received a grant to purchase a new fire truck. The department received $100,000 from Texas A&M Forest Service. The new 2016 model truck will replace a smaller 80s model they say lacked dependability. The chief says this will be their first truck they use strictly for wildland fires. The Night of Superstars in Tyler is just around the corner. The event is an Oscar-like charity in order to celebrate the accomplishments of children in our area who are affected by varying types of disabling conditions. They are celebrating them because they have all excelled in areas such as academics, athletics, the arts, or community service. The chairman of the event was on our East Texas Live show this morning to share how this all got started and where they want it to go.
It started as an event to honor some really special kids, and it's really grown into a ministry to not only honor them, but to use that as a platform to raise funds to help them through life. We want to be a part of their journey.
Local superstars will also be in attendance who will walk the children down the red carpet. Proceeds from the event fund the organization's Superstar College Scholarship Program, which helps many of the children who want to further their education. We mentioned last week that Carey's Law went into effect September 1st, and this week we have learned the majority of Longview hotels and motels have been found in compliance with the new law. Staybridge Suites and 29 others have made the changes to allow their guests to directly dial 911 without having to dial a 9 for an outside line. This is in response to the murder of Carey Hunt Dunn. She was killed by her estranged husband back in 2013 inside a Marshall motel room. Their young daughter attempted to dial 911 to call for help, but she didn't know she had to dial a 9 first. Staybridge Suites says they were one of the first to change their phone system. And coming up in just a few moments, an arrest is made in the shooting death of a Wichita Falls teenager over the weekend. The latest on that next. And later, there is good news for a once missing space robot. We'll explain why this is a very big day for scientists. That's coming up soon on Fox 51 News East Texas.